Hi everyone, I am Mantelo from the Walker 3 gym community. You can find me on US East /clan gym. The game you're about to see is from the Gym Newbie League Season 2. As you can guess from the name, it's a project that we developed for people to improve in a newbie-friendly environment. If you're interested, join our Discord, where you can find a lot of advice on Warcraft 3. The link is in the description. Now, good game and have fun! Hi everyone, today is another game between Ghost 17 and Sinister. Sinister, one of the admin of the clan, very active mate that is often here to help you guys. So we're gonna see him playing a mirror human. He's in a dark green here, and we have in yellow Ghost 17, which is a player I don't know much about. I know that Sinister is playing from Australia. So it's probably on a pretty high ping. It's always not easy to play. I'm not sure if they play on a like a ping accelerator or something like this. Would have to ask that to Sinister. Anyway, they're going both for a very standard base layout and build order. Altar. Okay, we have Peon going there for an early farm. I mean, an advanced farm for more scouting. And Mountain King for Ghost, Archmage for Sinister. Pretty good. It's gonna be interesting. So probably a fast expansion from the Mountain King, and maybe some early aggression with the Archmage. Always a little bit risky with the Mountain King. You can get bold and surrounded. That's usually why people play this strategy. Alright, 3 farms. First. Okay, the peasant finished his farm. He's probably gonna build another one right there to see the units coming. I like this kind of Todd farms. Like, he's one of the guys that still do it. I think they are not so common anymore in pro plays or in like good level players level kind of style of play. I'm not sure why. I really like it actually. Okay, calling 5 militia, the footman. The other footman is scouting. And we have 6 militia here for the Mountain King. Okay, let's see if it triggers lightning shield. No, and no, perfect. No purge on the elemental, and immediate killing of the wizard to prevent any small disagreement happening, like lightning shield or purge on the elemental. The elemental is tanking these two. It doesn't take any damage on the peasants, that's pretty good, and gets greater mana and intelligence mental, and of course higher the Shadow Priest. On this side we have a little bit more damage on the peasant, but I guess that's normal with the Mountain King. You don't have the water elemental to tank. And he got a Scroll of the Beast and a the slippers. So the slippers are not very good for the Mountain King. Probably an item for the shop. Intelligence is good. That's a good item for him. Scroll of the Beast can be good before there's any dispel. With a strong push with mercenaries, can be very strong. And here we have a second mantle. Wow, that's already +6 on the Archmage. A lot of damage, +6 damage, and obviously 60 mana, so which is half an elemental extra. And we have a fast expansion. It seems 6 militia called Mountain King engaging this creep. And it seems like Sinister is doing the same. 5 militia called, slightly delayed compared to Ghost. Ghost scouts this with Footman, and Sinister does as well with this one. Alright, let's check the items now. What did he get? Okay, oh, the priest is there, and a crystal ball for him. Okay, good creeping, not too much damage on the peasants. Always important if you get harassed to keep your peasants' health quite high, because if you get harassed, they're gonna get killed, and it's very annoying. How about here? Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, actually, he lost. No, it's here. Okay, 5th peasant, and a crystal ball as well. Well, that's even at least. I'm gonna creep this one and get a level. Oh, he's already level 3, so already gets a level 2 elemental. Same thing for Ghost. So far, we have a very mirror game. Oh, but something different already. Ghost stole the mercenary from Sinister's side. I like this move a lot. It's gonna give them the edge on a potential fight between each other. And construction of the expansion is slightly ahead for Ghost. So again, a small advantage for him. All these small things, you know, when you are in a mirror, it's always helping a little bit. Sinister is taking one more camp. So he will have a little bit more experience. Mountain Kid did buy the boots, but very important to have the boots on the Mountain Kings to chase for the balls, and he's a melee hero. So it's always a little bit more difficult to have him on the right position compared to an Archmage, which is always in the back. So it's a very good move to buy the boots. Let's check it. So expansion running here with an Arcane Tower. Expansion running here now. So maybe 100 gold difference with the Arcane Tower coming. Ghost is choosing to play aggressive already and is moving forward Sinister's base, but excellent scouting from Sinister. I like it a lot. He sees this army coming, so he's coming back to defend. And Ghost used the Crystal Ball to see him coming, so he's not engaging. He's coming back. He knows that with the Elemental, he's probably doesn't have the edge. Oh! Staff of TP on the Footman into the base. That's, wow, that's a nice move. But very quick reaction from Sinister, putting the Arcane on the Mountain King, preventing him from clapping another time. So he kills one peon, two peasants, three peasants. It's probably gonna be a fourth. Yeah, he's completely but killed four peasants, so that's already about 300 gold, but there is no option for him to go away from here. He's surrounded. He's gonna have to TP, and he's TPing, lose a Footman. So overall, I would say cool move, nice. Delay Sinisters, like he has to produce peasants in order to catch back in the economy, but wasted a TP and a Footman. I guess he can afford it with the expansion. And as you can see, he's taking now. He has an earlier lumber mill, so less lumber issue for him, whereas Sinister is only at 40 lumber. So definitely much later for Sinister. With Sinister like crawling under the goal and no lumber to tech. So oh, sorry, my bad. He teched already. He's about 20%, and that's already 30% here. So that's a good advantage for Ghost. About 15 seconds. Sinister Sinister keeping on creeping. Which is something that you can do very fast with the Archmage. So I think you'll always have the edge compared to the Mountain King in creeping. So that's what you should do. And he gets level 4 from that. Level 2 Brilliance Aura means a lot of regen on the Shadow Priest, more healing, and more Elemental that you can spam. Belt of Giant Strength is not a great item. Ghost spending money on regions and mana regions. Only level 3.4. Gets another safe tower. I like the farm position here. It's pretty good. This base is very safe now. In order to kill these towers, you need to come quite a little bit inside. Maybe I would like prefer this this tower here, like a little bit more in the back, protected. And another sneaky move by Ghost. He's abusing the Staff of TP. That's pretty cool. These Arcane, as you see, do their job. They're preventing the MK to clap too much. So he killed 3 peasants, 4 now. That's the forest. Yeah, he's dead. Maybe this Footman gonna die as well. So already very annoying for Sinister, who has to come back to defend a little bit. He's probably gonna kill another peasant there. So 1 Footman, 4 peasants, 5 peasants. That's a lot of time that he bought. But we have a Zeppelin drop, and he's gonna have a lot of trouble to play against that. So he's gonna be in the back of the base. There's only 2 Arcane, which is not too bad, but they're not gonna do a lot to the units. And the Arcanes are for sure cancelled, and I don't think there's much that Ghost can do about that now. So it's gonna be a big rampage. Ghost knows it. He's pulling back all the peasants. And at the same time, Sinister, the Shredder that he bought is blocked in the base. That's a waste of time. That's really a shame. It's a shame because he really did a nice move, and both players are doing nice moves here to try to delay each other. Very clever. I like it very much. Nice micro with the Zeppelin. This Berserker though die. That one might die as well. He can just escape. I think I would have liked him to cancel the Sanctum before doing anything. Like, he should cancel the Sanctum and just exit. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Okay. And now Ghost can't do much about like this Zeppelin. He doesn't have much anti-air, so he's going tier 3. And his economy is wrecked. And now Sanctums are coming for Sinister. He's not taking. He saw the tier 3 from the other player, but decided not to take yet. And he finally TP's out. And again a nice move by Ghost to Stafford TP. He said, okay, you're being annoying. I'm gonna be annoying as well. So he TPs and kills a lot again, gets level 5. That's already a very high level MK. I don't know how he got so much experience. Maybe by killing all the mercenaries when Sinister was destroying that other base. I mean, seeing that all that harass from Ghost, I would love to see another farm, maybe another Arcane Tower from Sinister that could help a lot to deal with that. Okay, so Ghost quick reaction, so the Zeppelin know the harass is coming again, probably, so makes a guard tower here. I like it very much, it's pretty good. More towers here to prevent any easy drop. And tier 3 incoming. So now, problem is for Sinister, he has a whole tech delayed compared to Ghost, and because I think he made the Sanctum a little bit too late to make this push really efficient, or maybe should have teched as well. And the MK is level 5, so this MK is gonna be a lot of trouble during the fights. Sinister, where is he? That color is terrible actually. We really need to ask the players to stop choosing this kind of colors on the map. It's actually more annoying for the observer than anything. And now there's a big army coming to Sinister's base, to the expansion. That second Arcane Tower is not yet up, and the farm as well. So this base is much less fortified than the one of Ghost, so that's probably gonna be an issue. And Ghost is happy to see that because he's pushing right now. And Sinister, does he have a TP? He made a MK second. He doesn't have a TP. Okay, so I think this base is gone. This base is gone. This one might be suffering as well, actually. But there is 4 towers. That's gonna buy a lot of time. And these footmen are... This footman, he doesn't really care if they die, so... Just gonna take them one by one. And but in the same time, all the base here is wrecked, and I think this expansion is gone. There is like 4 footmen, so that's a good amount to destroy this base. Is gonna fall very quickly, and almost got level 2 with the Blood Mage. He's producing knights now, and obviously the castle is much more difficult to break than the other base. So what's going to happen is Ghost is gonna take off the expansion. He's got 9 incoming. He's gonna... Okay, more disruption with the MK. Like, he's everywhere on the map. That's a lot of trouble for Sinister to deal with that. He's got a TP, so he knows he can TP's out, and he's probably gonna bring all his army there to TP out back to the base, or except if he dies before, maybe. Maybe we'll have to TP a little bit earlier than he would like to. No, okay. He destroyed the expansion. He's coming back here. He's probably gonna TP. The castle is never gonna die, so he doesn't really care. The peasants are here safe. He might die now, but there's too much of a hero difference now, and I think the MK can get out actually, and he's probably gonna TP soon. Is he? Well, he doesn't care actually. He knows that this base is not gonna die very easily, so he wants to take his time, and finally TPs, taking out the Shredder, which is a nice kill. Getting level 2 with the Bludge Mace as well is gonna be very difficult to kill anything now with Banish, and Banish Bolt, very efficient combo. Doubles the damage of the magic spells, magic attack when you're under banish. So if you like banish the Archmage and bolt it, instead of taking 300 damage, it's gonna take 600, which can basically almost one-shot it. I'm not sure actually it's bolt level 3 or clap level 3, and I'm not even sure actually on how much damage bolt level 3 does. Maybe it's 250 only. But in any case, it's a lot of damage, and now we have knights, 2 of them, priest, and the Shadow Priest. As you can see, the difference in mana regeneration is quite high because there is not the aura from the Archmage, but he doesn't really care because he has the Blood Mage that is able to give his mana to the other units, and he can just pump the mana from either this Mountain King or this Archmage. And now he's 1 base against 2. He's only starting to produce knights now, so he's got 1 soon upgraded, and upgraded priest. So I think with these hero levels 5, 2, 2, that's the main difference between these 2 armies. Basically just 1 breaker, which can be nice if the priests are upgraded, but they're not, so it's not gonna do much here. But Krajap is coming though. Maybe he can do something. He's gonna bolt the paladin maybe, and he's not. Okay, nah. Big clap from Ghost. Sinister has to retreat. Oh, that lightning shield, very annoying. Taking a lot of damage. This knight is gonna die, and as you can see, the paladin now. He has divine shield. He can heal these knights. He could even like banish and heal. So he doesn't care. Keeps on creeping. He's gonna get almost oh, another potion of greater mana, so that's a lot of mana on this paladin. He can like heal forever. And now look at this MK 5.5. He's just spamming the spell with the blood mage, feeding him mana. And that's over. Very nice game actually. I really like both side moves. They tried some disruption with the Staff of Teleportation and claps into the base for Ghost, with a Zeppelin harass for Sinister. So they traded hits really good. I think what happened is the base was a slightly more fortified. The expansion was a little bit more fortified for Ghost than for Sinister. So the attacks that Ghost did were a little bit more effective. He did the attack on both bases, so disrupting a lot the economy, and also his macro. Maybe Sinister let his macro sleep a little bit, like tier 2 buildings building too late, the tier 3 not coming. So if you are in his base, you see him teching, maybe it's a good idea to tech as well, or just to make sure that you're making a big push very soon. Otherwise, you know you're going to be one tech behind. So a lot of very small things. Overall, a pretty even game, I would say. Well played by Ghost. I like the usage of the mountain key here. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you for the next game of the GNL.